Sally Steele, and welcome to another episode of my Sally Steele Rock Show. I have something a little different tonight, where I will relive my crazy antics in 1980s with my bands trying to be a rock star. I will also be showing my actual video from 1989, where I was carried off in a straitjacket in FM station in North Hollywood, so you'll have to stay tuned for that. And at the end of the show tonight, I have a big announcement, so get ready. In 1988, I put a band together to do a video that actually made it to MTV. Make sure you check out what VJ Kevin Steele says at the end of the video.
That was Sally Steele we just saw with Leave My Heart Alone. The video was produced and directed by students at the University of California, or the California State University of Los Angeles. It was a little bit vague on that point, and I don't know enough about it to say, authoritatively. Sally claims very interestingly that she was told by the ghost of Elvis to enter the Basement Tapes competition. Neat. 2 more bands coming up. Neat. Keep that in mind, the ghost of Elvis.
My next video was another project I did with students from Cal State University since I didn't have any money to do a video. I was so stressed out that day. I argued with the students all the way through the video of how it should be done. It's just a miracle it even got finished. So I tried to make you understand my love for just one man. I was already a director, I just didn't know it. There's my buddy Dave carrying a sign. But now, let's go back to 1988 when I did my first gig with my band at Madame Wong's. I had met Val Garay, the motel's producer, at a party, and I asked him to come down to see the next big thing, and he actually showed up. I had pictures of my ex-boyfriend all over the stage, which I was going to smash up at the end of the show and roll around in the glass like I was Iggy Pop or something. But the last picture frame wouldn't break. I tried everything, so I finally just held it and pushed my foot through it. But all it did was cut off the end of my finger. My finger started dripping blood as I ran off stage to the office while the crowd was cheering for more. But all they wanted to do was just give me a couple of Kleenex and book me for next week as I bled all over their paperwork. I ran down the stairs in a flurry of chaos with my entourage and my finger wrapped in a towel on the way to the hospital, which onlookers later described as something that resembled the Kennedy assassination. What did I learn from all this? Never invite a major producer to your first gig. And if you're going to smash your boyfriend's pictures, use wooden frames. I did shows at the Whiskey, Sash, Coconut Teaser, but my favorite place to play was always FM station. So here is one of my shows at FM station where I am carried off in a straitjacket at the end of the show. I was already stressed out before the show because my drummer had just bought these huge touring cases that he wanted to put his drums in for the show, so he had to find a pickup truck at the last minute. So then my ex-boyfriend shows up, and that stressed me out. So then my guitarist's amp dies right in the middle of the show.
We're gonna do another one here. Should we get our guitar back? Nothing. All right.
We had to stop. I was so pissed. Again, I have to suffer because some dweeb can't get his equipment together. I forgot the keyboard player's name. I just remember I had a crush on him and never told him. That guitarist was so annoying. I was so upset that he quit before I had a chance to fire him. Kelly was on drums. I really liked him. He went with me to the medical store to try on my straitjacket. Dallas Keith was my bass player. He was a really good dude and very loyal, until two brothers joined the band and mutineered and kicked me out of my own band. What am I doing? This was our heavy metal version of Hungry by Paul Revere and the Raiders, in case you don't recognize it. My buddy Dave is like a mad scientist trying to tie me into the straitjacket. Pretty crazy, huh? So here we are, almost 35 years later, and Cleopatra Records got in touch with me and said they want to release all my songs from the 80s. And guess what? I finally got a record deal! Yay! More of my craziness is revealed in my book, Rock and Roll Nun, which is for sale on Amazon if anyone is interested. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you next Thursday right here at youtube.com/Sally Steele, and we'll see you on the streets of rock and roll.